Mixtape. Mixtape. Got it. It's over, chat. Why don't Paul Tassi and the entire in the internet like this game by Sungrand Studios? We're gonna look at this. Apparently it is technically not an indie game because it's basically backed by the sixth richest man on the planet. Also, please consider like subscribing. I appreciate it. Yeah, we'll go in. Apparently, it's just a rich girl's. How do you say it? A rich girl's art project. Anyways, we'll go in.
Thank you for joining me. I'm glad you're here. My name is Jarrell. I develop games for a living, and today we are going to discuss the topic of Mixtape. Mixtape is a game that has been launched recently and has garnered interesting discussion over the internet. We have games journalists and review websites such as IGN reviewing the game with a perfect 10 all across the board. And
that's a paid score, by the way. That is a paid score. All these games, right? This game was paid rich girl fan fiction, essentially. Essentially, yeah. I've seen some of the dialogue and some clips, right? Because Tenma played it, right? And I looked and I was like, what the fuck is that? What is this? Who wrote this? Who worked on this? And also, like, apparently it has some connections to the company that did Stray. So what happened?
we have people who see the game, who have tried the game, and have really pushed back against those 10 out of 10 reviews and said that this is not a game that is deserving of 10 out of 10. Some people have said that is not even a game. It doesn't qualify as a game. So Mixtape is developed by a studio called Chopin Lizard, and it was published by Annapurna. There has been a video review from Paul Tassi recently, who is an industry writer, and he gives the game, I think, a 6.5 out of 10. And while he says, he doesn't explicitly say that he hates the game, he says he just didn't like it. I think that if you don't say that you like a game, I think it means that you hate a game. And that's okay. It's okay. People are justified. They're allowed to dislike something, and people are allowed to like something. And for people that are pushing back and they're sort of spreading this sense of, I dislike this game, that's totally fine. You are allowed to say that you dislike the game.
I dislike also everything around this game, apparently. You see the kissing? Oh no, not the kissing. You mean with the tongue and shit? Right? Well, one side also has braces. You mean that one? The one that Sony UK posted on Twitter, and I was like, why? Why would you put that in there? Why would you do this? Why would you do this? This is exactly the topic with the short clip I sent you. Surprising I didn't knew what this Mixtape 10 out of 10 was. Well, now you do. Man-made horror beyond a comprehension.
And it's important to have these discussions and still to be able to listen to other people and try to understand where people are coming from. So it seems the game was made with the intent of just sharing nostalgia and letting people feel like they grew up in the 90s, even though they didn't grow up in the 90s. And I think that the developers have done a job of that. And I don't think it's fair for people to say that they dislike this game. I think for people to sort of spread this negativity about Mixtape, I think those people are being small-minded and they're just a hate mob. And
he's getting paid for it. He's getting paid right now for it. Look at this. He's getting the dollars. He's putting the dollars away. Yeah. This we know that all of the reviewers have been paid. We know this, right? As if the sixth richest man, the guy that co-founded Oracle, the guy that also, you know, with the company that bought TikTok. Like, we get it, bro. We get it.
And they're following a trend. They're just like this trend of people online, like, oh, let's hate something. It's so cool to hate something. And Mixtape, I don't feel personally that Mixtape does deserve all of the hate that it is receiving.
He keeps getting bribes. he keeps getting bribed
Online. And the reason I feel that way is because the music in Mixtape is so good. It wasn't composed.
Another one. Yeah, apparently they didn't compose a single piece. It's all like licensed music. Interesting. Could you even stream this game? Are there even people that could stream this game? Can you even stream this game?
by anyone, doesn't have an original score. What they did was they licensed music that people already like and they recognized. And that's such a great strategy for a game because if you know that your product doesn't actually have its own appeal, then you can steal appeal from something else. And the way to do that is to use a product or a piece of media that people already like. In general, you can use this kind of cultural, historical appropriation to enhance your work. But if your work has nothing to actually enhance, then just...
Is he being sarcastic? Don't you see it? He keeps getting money. He keeps getting money. I heard way too much gaslight about negative opinions are in games, movie stories. Let us have a negative opinion. No, you can't do that. You need to be positive to a toxic degree, you know? You can't just be realistic about something anymore.
steal the appeal of something else. And so that's...
Oh, not that one. Not that one. Ew! Ew! Why? Why? There's no need for that. It's just so weird.
why we have a lot of 90s music. And I like 90s music. I like when I hear a song that I recognize, it makes me like the thing that I'm watching. And you know what? I like skateboards. I like headphones. I like rebellious attitudes. You know, some of us did have a dad growing up that was a cop. Some of us were obnoxious, insufferable assholes when we were growing up. And so that's why some of us can really, really relate to the story of Mixtape. And something that I really like about Mixtape is that as you get older, some of us did come from the 90s, some of us come from the 70s and 80s. And what I really like about Mixtape is that you don't, your hands won't hurt when you experience the game, because as you get older, a lot...
Yeah, because there won't be much game to play, so hands can hurt. Funny satire. It is. That's a good one. This is a good one. Everyone's a 10 mentality, essentially. But for video games, well, technically not. This is just a bribe, right? It was just the reviews were just paid for, and that's that.
A lot of us are getting arthritis. Some of us have worked as laborers and have done work where some of us do have arthritis in our hands now. And so it's hard. Like you want to play a game like Tekken or Street Fighter, and that can be so difficult and painful, and it's just not inclusive.
Look at her walking and aura farming. Ah, yes, it's not inclusive.
You know, some people can feel excluded, and I think having a game where there isn't really any gameplay and you don't really have to touch the controller, I think that's being inclusive and it's being considerate of people. And it's I think more games should take into account that some of us are getting so old that we can't use our weak, precious little hands to push buttons on the controller. So Mixtape is perfect for those people whose hands are you know, they're a little precious. And so this is the perfect experience. So if you just want to listen to some cool music and look at colors on the screen, you know, people are saying that the game doesn't deserve...
The in-game button prompts are also ignorable because the game just keeps going anyway. Then it's just a TV show. Then it's just at best a movie. Then it's just a movie. Then it is basically just a movie. Isn't it? What's the difference?
A 10 out of 10, but I am going to share my personal thoughts and my review on that. And is this a 50? Fuck. Oh my God. Okay. This is a 10 out of 10 for me. Mixtape is basically the best game that I've ever played. I disagree with Paul Tassi entirely. I cannot agree with anything that Paul Tassi has said because Mixtape has such good music. Oh my God, you guys. And the fact that you can play, yeah, it's so good. And this is going to be my game of the year. This is a 10 out of 10. It's so good.
I swear, if this game gets nominated for anything, I'll be real. If this game gets nominated for anything, game of the year wise, we gotta stop. We gotta put an end to this. We need to stop. Burn it down. Stop.
Guys, Mixtape is so good. Oh, I didn't actually play it. It only lasts 2.5 hours. I'm not gonna...
All you need for a good game is nostalgia bait. Nostradamus. I mean, true, right? This is all, right? This is essentially just Pokemon, but anyways.
Waste my time on a pretend game that only lasts 2.5 hours. I didn't play it. I'm just signal boosting. But it's so good. Oh my God, you guys. 10 out of 10. You have to play Mixtape. Oh my god, it is so good.
Anyways, by the way, I haven't checked. How much is this game, by the way? I haven't checked. How much is Mixtape? How much is it? What? No way. There's no way people have actually. It's $18.99. I could get both Nexamon games. Both. It's $18.99 if I wanted to watch 3-hour-long movie instead of Mixtape. I would just watch The Return of the King. I swear. $18.99, chat. 18 fucking 99. Who paid for this? It's like crazy, right? These people probably spent more money on paying the reviews that this game will ever make back. $18.99 for this horseshit. Congratulations. Impossible.